In a land torn between past glory and foreign domination, one man ruled from the heart of Morocco, neither hero nor traitor, but a sultan forced to survive storms from every side. His name was Nasir ad-Din al-Qasri Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali, and for 20 long years he wore the fragile crown of Fez, struggling to hold a crumbling kingdom together. This is the story of a ruler caught between collapsing dynasties, rising empires, and the burning question, who truly ruled Morocco? Son of a puppet, sultan in chaos. Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali inherited more than a name. He inherited a legacy of shame. His father, Abu Abd Allah al-Burtuqali, had ruled Fez with Portuguese backing, earning him the infamous nickname al-Burtuqali, the Portuguese one. The Wattasid dynasty's prestige had plummeted, and Morocco was fractured. Yet, when his father vanished from the scene, likely deposed or killed, Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali took the throne, possibly around 1524. He was young, politically isolated, and surrounded by enemies, and he would remain in power for the next 2 decades, walking a tightrope between independence and survival. A sultan. Under siege. From the moment he took power, Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali faced an impossible map. To the north, the Portuguese held key cities, Ceuta, Asila, Tangier, and Mazagan. To the south, the rising Saadian dynasty was gaining strength in the Sioux region, uniting tribes under the banner of jihad. In the east, tribal confederations and Andalusi exiles challenged Wattasid legitimacy. And inside Fez, factions within the elite doubted his right to rule. Muhammad tried everything to hold the kingdom together. He negotiated with the Portuguese. He made truces with tribes. He even invoked his Wattasid ancestry to rally the ulama and religious authorities of Fez. But none of it brought true peace. The Saadian threat grows. By the 1530s, a new power had risen in the south, the Saadians, a Sharifian family claiming descent from the Prophet Muhammad. Led by Ahmad al-Araj and later Muhammad al-Sheikh, the Saadians declared jihad against both the Portuguese and the Wattasids, whom they saw as too passive and corrupted by foreign ties. The Saadians began to march north, capturing territory and gathering support from Sufi orders, tribes, and merchants. Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali was unable to stop them. He lacked the army, he lacked the funds, and most fatally, he lacked the people's trust. A kingdom shrinking. As the Saadians gained power, Wattasid rule became confined to a shrinking zone around Fez and northern Morocco. Cities once loyal to the Wattasids shifted allegiance. The spiritual and military centers of the country moved south. Fez became a fortress rather than a capital. Muhammad ruled through alliances, deals, and the sheer will to survive. He was no conqueror, but he was not ready to fall. The end of his reign. Around 1545, Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali either died or was deposed, as the Saadian advance became unstoppable. His successor, likely from the Wattasid family, continued the struggle, but the writing was on the wall. The Saadians would eventually conquer Fez in 1554, ending Wattasid power for good. Legacy of a survivor. Muhammad ibn al-Burtuqali did not win great victories. He did not build monuments or write history with glory, but he ruled for 20 years, an extraordinary feat in a Morocco dominated by chaos. He was the last Wattasid to rule with some stability, the last to try and negotiate Morocco's survival in the age of foreign encroachment and internal rebellion. In the grand narrative of Moroccan history, his story is not one of triumph, but of endurance. Sometimes survival is a form of resistance. Subscribe for more forgotten dynasties. Like this story? Want more rulers history forgot, dynasties that fell, and kings who fought to stay on the throne? Subscribe now to Unexplained History and uncover the untold side of North Africa's past.